Here we go again. Same old shit, just a brand new year. Honestly, really just the same old shit, just a brand new year. All the people going to the gym today, you should have been doing that 2-3 weeks ago, man. But anyways, man, as you can see, this nigga is right there riding his bike. I can go on ahead and ride my bike because guess what? My slashing shot crit is finally a 90 overall. Of course, I didn't get it on double rep day. Actually, it was a 90 overall last Friday. But you know, I was using my pure playmaker a little bit. But we are here with a 90 overall slashing shot creator. My third build. Reached to a 90 overall. It takes a long time to get to a 90 overall, man. I mean, don't underestimate it, man. Take advantage of the double rep if you have the time because, man, oh man, it takes a while. Then if you think about even passing 91 or 90 overall, goddamn. But as you can see, man, a slashing shot crate at a 90 overall is missing 2 bars off the layup. My standing layup's at a 90, which is pretty great. Driving layup at an 88, shot close is a 90. Sometimes I don't feel the effects of the driving layup of an 88 though. But you see the contact dunk and the driving dunk, they work very well. 80 for a driving dunk, 80 contact dunk. I haven't really done a lot of standing dunks yet, but that's because I don't really have any standing dunks equipped, which is why I should equip these dunks after that. Because I've noticed my pure playmaker can do standing dunks. And it's funny he can do standing dunks because he's very athletic, man. So you see the mid-range is maxed out. Open shot mid 91, moving shot mid 88, 3-point 76. The same as my pure playmaker right now, man. I'm telling you, the pure playmaker has a good 3-point shot. Pretty good. Speed with balls at 80, 83 ball control is still pretty good for this archetype right here. Pass accuracy is not so great. I mean, 71, it gets by, but it's not that great. And of course, 74 post control, post hook, post fadeaway. Everyone got post game in this game. Rebounding's at a 70. And if we're comparing this as one of my best rebounding builds at the guard position, it's not my best rebounding build out of all my point guards. My pure playmaker is the best rebounder I have, man. I don't know, man. The pure playmaker is crazy athletic, man. But the steals is at a 72. Blocks, shot contest 71, vertical is at 85, which is great. It definitely helps with the rebounding. And that's the thing about this build right here. This build kind of reminds me of Russell Westbrook. Of course, a better shot than Russell Westbrook. Maybe not the greatest dunk compared to Russell Westbrook, but you're athletic, you can shoot, and you can grab the rebound. So with this slashing shot creator, I'd be having games on Pro-Am where I'm getting triple doubles, 10 rebounds, a couple 10 assists, and over 10 points because this build is athletic like that. But you see lateral quickness 76, speed is only a 90. This is still one of my slowest builds. I mean, it's a slashing shot creator. My pure playmaker, as you know, has a 95 speed right now, and he's only missing, I think, maybe 2 more bars of speed. This guy is still missing 2 more bars of speed. I don't know when I'm going to get that speed, but he's at a 90 speed. Acceleration 91, that's max. Strength is a 65, and stamina, of course, is 98. Now the badges. Mid-range Jedi was easy to get. Difficult shots, of course. Ankle breakers is going to be the next badge I obviously get. Teardropper is a badge I don't even use. Tyler score is a badge I should get, but you got to grind that badge. And then one-man fast breaks at gold. Relentless finishes at gold. And posterizers at silver. So all the main badges I need for a slashing shot creator is pretty much maxed out except ankle breaker, man, which is going to be coming up. I mean, it's about 18,000 array. That's something light. That ain't nothing. But one man fast break, relentless finisher, good badges. Posterizer also a good badge. See, we got diamond pick and one mile. So all this shit is max. Acrobats, not max. I gotta get that up a little bit. Flashing passer, lob city passer, doesn't really matter. Up and under specialist, doesn't really matter. Post spin technician, charge card, doesn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? But all the badges I need to have maxed out is maxed out. You see, I'm only at 0.1. I haven't used this archetype since I got it to 90 overall. And honestly, I might not be using this archetype for a while, man. I mean, most of the time I'm going to be grinding my pure playmaker. Of course, trying to get my lockdown defender to a 91. But the playmaking shot creator, man. I mean, using the other archetypes, using my pure playmaker, and then using my playmaking shot creator, it's like night and it's just a whole difference when you could pull up for a shot. I mean, I still like my pure playmaker, I still like the slashing shot creator, but when you got a 93 moving shot or a 91 moving shot, and you got Hall of Fame, difficult shots, Hall of Fame ankle breaker. I mean, those are some crazy, Hall of Fame. Just think about it, Hall of Fame. And the playmaking shot creator is faster than the slashing shot creator, man. And both of these builds to me are some of the best builds in the game, man. Especially on offense, man. I mean, if you had, especially when I'm playing shooting guard as my slashing shot creator, if you got a small forward slashing shot creator, that build must be a beast, man. Because you can dunk, you can rebound, you can still hit the shot. The 3-point shot is still good. Listen, 3-point shots go in this game, man. 76 is still pretty good to go in, especially if you got badges, especially if you got hot spots at the 3-point line. Unlike me, I don't have any hot spots by the 3-point line. But this build is dominant, man. I put up 50 points with this build. I've had games where I had a 100% or 90% field goal percentage with this build, man. And on the fast breaks, you don't gotta worry about missing layups because he's gonna take a dunk. You get and-one dunks, you get nice contact dunks. I mean, this build is ultimately beautiful, man. And if you have to win the point guard position, this build can still do that. So I'm very pleased with this build, man. Getting into a 90 overall is definitely worth it. Will I get it to a 91 overall or 92 overall? Maybe, man. But this build right here, the only time I might be using this build is when I play Arena Pro-Am with my team, because this build is good for Arena Pro-Am because we have another point guard on the team. So this build is good for a shooting guard, small forward, I think, even that point guard, but usually we want another point guard. So I'm a shooting guard with this build at Arena Pro-Am. So I like this build, man. Great build. Finally got it to a 90 overall, and if you get it to a 90 overall, man, this is dominant. Like, it's a dominant build. But anyways, man, hope you guys are happy. A happy new year. Leave a like for more. I'm out from now. Pure playmaker gameplay coming out tomorrow, man. Listen, this build, man. Oh man. But anyways, I'm out for now. Peace.